Hey guys, Barry here, and welcome back to your gaming station, Nintendo Mac Gaming. And Justin here, hello again, how are you?
Good about yourself, buddy.
I'm great, thanks. So we just caught the Nintendo Direct out of the blue. That wasn't
We
even
did.
announced until yesterday, like, random.
Yes. Yeah, it was a short runtime for it, right? Like
Yeah,
less than 24 hours. There were some rumors swinging about it, but we've hit here now where it was about 30-minute presentation, and I think Nintendo had to they came into this saying we're going to tell you about the 3DS, we're going to tell you about the Switch, and we're going to talk about Mario Tennis. And I think the big thing that was hanging here is what are we playing in 2018? I think
yeah,
did a pretty good job of revealing some big surprises to us and really beginning to letting us know exactly what we're going to be playing in 2018. So,
yeah, yeah.
how did you come out of this? How do you feel about it?
I liked it. I must say, I hopefully have something to do with Captain Toad.
Hmm.
With the tweet, I don't know if you saw it there. I actually retweeted a picture that I posted in. I'll tell you exactly right now. In 2016, of
Yeah.
an image I made for uh, Barry Wins. What the hell? So anyway, sorry. A picture I tweeted in the 10th of September 2016 of Captain Toad. I'll show you after, but
Yes.
of Captain Toad on the Go for 3DS Treasure Tracker, and it's coming to Switch, which I'm wondering to see how it'll do the whole two screen experience. You with the whole
Yeah,
if
I don't know. Like, that's interesting. I think that's a great question, actually.
because you know how remember it would go into first person view with the motion
Hmm.
control. I said
Yep.
they'll get rid of whole the second screen. If that
Yep.
makes sense. That was on the
Hmm.
TV. So
Yeah, and I think we talk about if we just want to jump right into Treasure Tracker there. I mean, I think this is a game I really enjoy in the Wii U. I wasn't
yeah,
excited for ports. I don't want any more ports. I already bought it. I don't want to pay you again. But I do enjoy Treasure Tracker. I enjoyed it a lot. I think one of the things that I really liked about it is they did call out here specifically that there will be the new version will include miniature courses based on various kingdoms in Super Mario Odyssey,
yeah,
and that anyone can play with a family member or friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers. While one person plays as Captain Toad, the other can assist with things like turnips, cover fire. So it's a really good mix of support there. Also, interesting thing here is it's coming to the Nintendo 3DS the exact same day and date, and in the Nintendo 3DS, it is actually leveraging the stereoscopic 3D visuals and touchscreen controllers, which you referenced a couple moments ago, Barry. So this is definitely something like a very different versioning for each of them.
yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be a huge price differential, and I wonder if we will actually see the Super Mario Odyssey levels in the 3DS version as well. So there's a couple of questions there. This one definitely has my attention, and from playing it as a father again to kids, I think this is a fantastic game to have on the Switch.
Yeah, I do actually plan to get both versions, just to see,
Yeah.
like you said, how to differentiate. But because I
Hmm.
love Captain Toad, his first appearance was Super Mario Galaxy One, if I'm correct.
I
I'm
think
just a
it's
big
yeah,
fan
yeah,
of Captain Toad in general.
yeah.
I actually own the digital version for the Wii U and the physical copy for
Oh
Wii
wow,
U.
yeah. So you're definitely all in on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So Captain Toad caught you. Anything else catch you? Like off the where else do you want to dive in here?
I, I, s- honestly, I wasn't told about this, but I predicted it ages ago. But Little Nightmares coming to Switch. I think, like a dummy image online. I can't find it anywhere at the moment as we speak.
Yeah.
But I knew it was coming somehow. I just knew it was coming. I'm
Yeah,
very
so this is
happy.
Little Nightmare Complete Edition, and this creeped me out. Like watching the trailer just really creeped me right out now.
Yeah,
And apparently it contains the two haunting tales of Six and the Runaway Kids in one
yeah,
package. And then of course you can use a Pac-Man amiibo to
that's pretty
unlock
awesome.
a mask. And this is coming out on May 18th. Doesn't sound necessarily like it's a physical. I suspect it's digital. I
Digital
could be
only.
wrong on that.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm going to check
Yep.
out because I do sort of have contact for the guys over there
Okay.
and see what the story is. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if we got physical down the line.
Right.
Maybe like for talks
For
like
Nicholas or something like that.
yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
something like a physical copy with the Pac-Man amiibo. But
Yep.
we don't know. But it would kind of be weird, but it'd be cool at the same time.
Yeah, definitely creep me out there. Now, speaking of other games that were on other systems that have found its way to Nintendo Switch, Undertale
Yeah,
was announced as well. Now, I've heard of this game several times. I've heard the cult around it. But I
yeah.
was doing a live reaction with the guys from Nintendo Dads, and they were very excited for this one. Have you played Undertale before? And does this have you is on your radar?
I haven't played it before. It's not on my radar, to be honest. My friend Mark loves that game.
Okay.
I I don't know what to think about it. I know, like, I'm not going to judge. I haven't played it, so I guess I'll
Hmm.
give it a go perhaps later on down the
Yeah,
line. But I'm
sure.
not interested at the moment as we speak.
Yeah. Now, we transitioned from that into other games that were on other consoles that are now finding its way to the Nintendo Switch. So let's start off with I think one of the first ones, which was rumored, was Crash Bandicoot.
I am so
Crash
happy. Yeah,
Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, is going to arrive, and that's on July 10th. So I mean, that's only weeks after E3, and
yeah,
that is the first three Crash Bandicoot games on the Switch. You're excited for this, yeah?
yeah. Because like that game has been rumored for months, for Switch,
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
long time. We do have it here on PS4 at home.
Yep.
Amazing game. Like I played the originals years ago on PS1,
Yep.
and I just thought it was great. I'm so happy it's coming to Switch because you have the best of both worlds, home and portable experience
Right.
of this
Yeah. Yeah.
game.
Speaking of other games that were rumored on other consoles that people were wanting, of course, you have to talk about South Park and the Fractured Butthole coming out from Ubisoft, and this is actually coming out very quickly. This is actually launching April 24th, so actually just literally a couple days after Labo in North America, and just a few days
Yeah,
before Labo over here in the Europe with us here. Um, this also contains the DLC packages, as I recall, as well.
I thought you have to
The
buy
game's
them. Do you know
add-ons
the
will be
same
available
day?
for purchase. I apologize.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll be available for purchase. Right. So, what do you think of this? Does playing South Park on the go interest you?
yeah, definitely. I haven't played a South Park game maybe since Chef's Love Shack on PS1. Did you ever play that game
Okay.
before? No.
I've heard of it. I never played it.
It's like a quiz game, but it's obviously it's over 18s, but it's funny as hell. I guess I'll give this a go. I'm hoping now. I think they'll release the first game on Switch as as a pre-order bonus or something.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line. I haven't a clue, but I sort of knew about this game. I was told about it a while back, but there was no 100% confirmation. So I'm
Yeah.
glad to see that it's out in the wild.
Yeah. This is one that's always kind of been sitting and floating around the rumor on the fringes of the rumor for a while. I thought that was really really interesting as well. Now, before we maybe jump into kind of the heavy hitters that were announced for the Switch, let's take a quick dive down into the 3DS. 5 games were highlighted here. First one being WarioWare Gold,
Hmm.
which has 300 mini games included in it, where you use a touchscreen, microphones, and this is going to be coming to the 3DS on August 3rd.
Yeah.
You, WarioWare games are always kind of a bit of madness and chaos. What do you think of this one?
I think it's cool. I don't play them. I don't have them at all. But I just think that I guess it's cool for people who do like the games. I just thought
Yeah.
overall the direct was great. There was great variety. My friend Mark again, he loves that game, and I was actually laughing my head off at when the girl was walking and fell over the rock.
Yep.
I just thought that was funny, but
Yeah. So we've got that, and of course, here's the other thing. They then announced Luigi's Mansion, the original Luigi's
yeah,
Mansion that was on the GameCube, and they're going to bring it to the Nintendo 3DS. Now, obviously, you can play Luigi's Mansion's Dark Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. Fantastic game there. They're bringing this one over to the 3DS. Are we now going to expect all really great 3DS games to be ported to Nintendo GameCube games to be ported to the 3DS? Is that what's going to happen? Is this how we're going to avoid a virtual console? I don't know. I am excited to play Luigi's Mansion. I completely missed the GameCube, so this one has my attention.
yeah.
How are you feeling about this?
I'm pretty happy to see it's coming out, but I think it's maybe too late to be
Right.
honest. But no, because
Sure.
the game wasn't as big, I don't think, as Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
But 3DS, it's a dying system, I guess, compared to Switch, which is just
Yeah.
taking over the world, like, which is pretty cool. I think that down the line they'll release Luigi's Mansion maybe 3 or a HD remake of 1 and 2 for Switch.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
that's a
you?
good point. Yeah, I was, my fingers were crossed. We're gonna hear a little bit of Luigi's Mansion 3 here, but we didn't hear it. Now, speaking of games that they did talk about and keeping the Nintendo 3DS alive, Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. That's a mouthful. And they actually announced this, and obviously this is a remake, they actually called it a remake here in the press release. This is actually coming in 2019. So we can see that we are still going to be getting games for the Nintendo 3DS into 2019. I thought that was very interesting. Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, which will be announced or which will be coming out in end of May, and then Detective Pikachu. So they highlighted 5 3DS games that
Yeah.
are going to be kind of rolling out over the next several months or rest of 2018 and 2019. So I think the story I have from there is that 3DS is not dead yet. It's not
Yeah.
dead yet.
Yeah,
Then we move into kind of like, I guess, what we call the couple of big hitters here. Mario Tennis Aces. What were your impressions of this?
no interest at all.
No, you and me
No.
both. Yeah. Yeah. Now they did mention that they're going to have a pre-launch online tournament to get hype going for this. I don't know. Is that going to help you? Maybe.
I don't think it will. I guess I'll give it a go. My voice
Sure.
went there.
Yeah, that's okay.
I know. But what is it, like a demo, I'm guessing we'll get for Switch?
I suspect very much
Just
like
like the
the.
global test fire?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah. I'll give it a go. I guess no harm, putting up footage, like, but I don't think I'll buy it at all. And like I see as well, they're trying to give ARMS, more life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's working at all, is it?
No, probably not. We appreciate the trying for it for sure.
Yeah,
So,
but like I don't think it's gonna work. No.
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
sorry. I must add. Sorry for interrupting.
yeah.
No
This is
mention
your
at all.
podcast.
No mention at all of Minecraft 3DS in Europe.
No, that's a great point, actually. Yeah, no, that was not mentioned in any capacity. So that may just be a quiet radar, or that may just be rolled out in a press release, and they're like, oh yeah, and by the way, there's this thing as well.
I
So
would
that's
actually
completely
love to play
possible.
Minecraft in 3DS because you
Yeah.
have your two screens, with the map down below. Like you don't have to use your left arm as the map, and one arm for like a weapon.
Yeah.
So it leaves you, two arms, free for weapons. But
Yeah.
I just think it'd be pretty cool having the go of Minecraft on 3DS.
Yeah,
What
for
about
sure.
you?
No, I mean, to be honest, I've never played a Minecraft game ever,
Have you not
ever,
got it? Oh
ever.
yeah, you haven't got it on Switch, haven't you not?
I have not got it on the Switch.
You have to come to Mindvention with me up in Dublin.
There you go. Yeah,
Next
we may
month.
have to do that. I was very tempted recently to maybe pick it up. My kids were very interested in it. Now Mario Tennis Aces comes out June 22nd, so this is right after E3 as well. So I would expect for that to be highlighted during the E3 a fair bit to get people more interested in it, very much like they did with ARMS last year. Moving in before I guess the big reveal, one more thing, Splatoon 2. There's a couple things, major things to announce here. First, the major update that's occurring in April, which will be moving it to, and it's a free update, moving it to version 3.0, contains over 100 pieces of gear, more stages, including Piranha Pit, Camp Triggerfish, and Woohoo World, a new ranking, which is X ranking. So that's for the extreme ranking past the S plus. So that's crazy. And the first time, now we knew this was going to be coming, and I think Nintendo has shown their hand here, but the new single player expansion coming to Splatoon 2, and that's going to be coming this summer, and it's part of the Octo expansion, where you actually play as Agent 8, who is an Octoling and has lost her memories and has over 80 missions, as well as new stories to shed some light on some of our favorite characters.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Now, players can actually obviously pre-purchase a download extra starting today, and they get some sweet Octo-themed gear, so that is available. What do you think of this Splatoon 2 and more expansions, and maybe Nintendo now showing a bit of its hand now for its digital strategy?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm happy that they're supporting Splatoon, but not only multiplayer, but single player.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, I found that it shined a lot, but it was, the multiplayer was kind of taking it over, in media and all that kind of stuff. But I think single player is a great experience in Splatoon. Even from the first Splatoon game on Wii U, I loved it.
Yeah. And what are you thinking for the price point, 20 for the DLC? Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Like, look at Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey. Like we're getting, I guess Odyssey's free content down the line, but 20 quid is not too bad at all, considering I believe Nintendo do DLC right and at a good price.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think they're the ones that do the best. Now, I think that's everything we have to talk about for the Nintendo Direct. There's nothing else. I think that's it. Bye bye now, right?
Just
quite.
before we go.
One more thing.
No. You mention your last thing, and then I'll mention the last thing because I think it's a good way to end off the show. Go on.
Okay, I was going to say obviously the final thing that they announced here, the thing that the internet has just basically blown up about.
Yeah.
Of course, being what is now being called Nintendo Switch Super Smash Brothers, and that is bracketed as the working edition or working title.
Yeah.
And they have said that this will be coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2018. Now that is massive.
Yeah.
Obviously they did, there's a couple things in this trailer to break down. Beautiful trailer, by the way. I thought they did a great job with, that's the trailer everyone's gonna be watching now for, I think, years. I think it was just really well executed on. But a couple things, obviously, we've got, we're implying from the trailer that the Octolings will now be in Smash. This was something that was called before in the Wii U version. People wanted that very much so. Link obviously appeared to be the Breath of the Wild Link and not the standard edition Link, I guess, or what we've seen before. So maybe we
Yeah,
see
yeah.
some variants there as well. Not 100% sure if this is a Wii U port, right, with additional content added. That's a little bit unclear. We don't have a lot of information. 2018 is a really aggressive title, but I do think, and this was always the rumor, if it was going to be Smash, and we do have the paid deals or the paid online service coming in September, these two things align.
Oh yeah,
Right.
definitely. Big time,
So
yeah.
are we going to see Smash in September
Yeah.
of 2018 in coordination with the launch of the online service? From the cards that Nintendo has played, I would assume that,
Mm-hmm.
but now it makes me wonder, what is your November game? What is your big other tent pole, right?
Yeah.
And is this going to be the tent, the I use the word tent pole, like the major game that you're going to be highlighting at E3, right? So 2 years ago was Breath of the Wild. Last year it was Mario Odyssey. Is the 2018 E3 Nintendo booth all devoted to
Smash.
Smash?
Yeah. I
don't know.
feel November, okay, I guess maybe 4 games, Bayonetta 3, Animal Crossing for Switch, Pokemon, and maybe there's a slight chance for Yoshi, but I don't think it'd be Yoshi at all.
No, I don't think Yoshi's big enough to draw that. I think it'd have to be Pokemon, but the fact that it's that Pokemon, I mean, again, is being ran, but yeah, maybe Pokemon. I don't think Bayonetta's got the hooks though to do that. I think Bayonetta
Yeah.
could be an October release potentially,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yoshi somewhere in there.
I don't care about Yoshi, no offense. Or
Yeah.
Kirby for that matter, but anyway. Yeah, the last thing, sorry, I know you have to head off, but just before we head on, there was Jules tweeted out his tweet. Did you see it?
That which one was that?
I'll tell you now exactly. He was pretty worried, I guess. It's understandable, I guess, from just, okay, guys, if you don't know, Jules recently posted up his Kickstarter a couple of days ago for Chicken Wiggle Workshop on Switch. Now, it's amazing. Already, just after 24 hours, it reached half its goal, which is pretty phenomenal, I think.
Yes.
24 hours and it's already there halfway. It's amazing. And Jules posted up there that that was the most terrifying Nintendo Direct I've watched, wherein the next announcement would be Mario Maker Switch. Thankfully, it was not. So go and back Chicken Wiggle Workshop for awesome level making on Nintendo Switch. That's like, I was, like I would have been very annoyed over Nintendo because last time Chicken Wiggle was announced for 3DS, the day after, if I'm correct, was Mario Maker on 3DS.
Yes, that's correct.
So for me, Jules has to get, hopefully, people go support this game, and Jules, no pressure, but get this game out as quick as possible. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think when we look at Nintendo's backlog for potential ports they were going to do, I think the question that's always been, is it going to be Captain Toad? Is it going to be Mario Maker? Obviously, it is Captain Toad. That hand has been dealt. I don't think from the Wii U era they have any other card now to play from a port perspective other than Mario Maker.
oh yeah,
So and to your point, hopefully there's not some conflict where Jules and Mario Maker is going to be released in the same year. But I mean, if we think about this already, this is presuming Smash is a port, which I truly believe it would be. I could not believe it's not. You've got Smash as a port. You have got Donkey Kong as a port. You have all the Bayonetta as a port. You have Captain Toad as a port, right? Like this is. Like if there is a year of porting games, this would appear to be it as well.
like Dark Souls has been ported over, like the
Right.
Switch. Yeah,
Yeah, like so I mean, and we are, I don't know, we're obviously getting games from other platforms that we've never had before. Dark Souls is a great example. I mean, Okami's a port as well, right? Okami HD, South Park is like, there's not a lot of what I would call original content here. That we have not seen or existing in other ways. And I think the only one that would be true, real, true new content. And so not a DLC, not a pre-existing game, is Aces, Kirby, Octopath, Sushi Striker, Travis Strikes Again,
yeah.
and I'm gonna say Detective Pikachu, but technically it was on another region.
Yeah,
Right,
it was in
so-
Japan, but I guess it's kind of like it still is new because it's only coming to Europe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Canada.
it's
and all
still
that.
new from the North Americanization
Yeah.
or the European edition of it. Yeah. So I mean that's interesting. So is that the story that Nintendo's telling this year in 2018 is the year of ports and system and games from other systems or consoles coming over?
Yeah, I think we'll see more. But Justin, that is another time to talk about it. Thank you so
That is
much for coming
exactly
on.
it. Thank you, Siri, for having me on. Sorry, I probably directed most of this. I apologize.
That's
But thank
fine.
you
Look,
so much.
this is called Justin Direct.
Direct to you.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Oh, and guys, just before we head on, tomorrow, Grant Kirkhope, the amazing composer for Mario and Rabbids, GoldenEye, and Banjo-Kazooie as well, is coming on to the show. I cannot
jerk.
wait.
You
Justin, I am so happy. My tweet has exploded over 11,000 views on that. It's ridiculous.
I couldn't figure out why my Twitter account, my own one had like 25 notifications. And it was because you tagged me, and I got hearts and retweets and everything. So you're a madman, sir.
Yeah, and Bobby sent me the most amazing, funniest message. You ever tag me in some shit like today, I will kick your ass barreled. LMAO. Fucking Twitter is exploding LMAO.
Yeah,
all right, guys.
exactly
thanks for coming on. Justin, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me specifically at Masson23, MASSON23. And of course, you can follow me on Nintendo Dads. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, podcasts, YouTube, all things that we do for Nintendo Dads.
Of course. And guys, do support them on Patreon. You can, of course, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And for more Nintendo and gaming, keep it right here. Thanks for watching. And as always, guys, stay fresh.